YouTube, or wherever you might else be watching from. I have no idea where I am. I'm somewhere in the jungle of some planet.
Maybe you could teleport to me. I'll even land you somewhere safe.
No. I refuse.
Okay. Refuser. Refuse.
Anyway, so I'm gonna go try to find something somewhere, and we'll see what we find. I guess, Glowy, you said something about trying to find foxes?
Yes, I wanted to see if there were foxes yet.
Where would we find these foxes if they were here?
Mostly in tundra biomes.
In tundra? Alright, so now we just gotta figure out if we can find a tundra.
But I don't think there are any yet. If there are, I will be so happy. It doesn't look like that.
Yeah, you never know. We'll have to look. Okay, so I found a door. Either this is my house, or I'm gonna walk into a dungeon of some kind.
Your house. I remember it.
Okay, here we go. What is this? That's a thing for banners, I guess. This is a tiny house. I don't remember building this one.
That was your fighting house.
Ah, okay. Yeah. I do remember building this one now. Oh dear. I can't get into the other half of my own house. I'll have to go around. I've realized I have absolutely nothing but elytra wings.
And a leather helmet.
And a leather helmet. Although I didn't even realize I had the wings. Oh. Oh, I can just fly. Okay.
You're in fly mode.
Cool. This works.
You don't even need to use those.
Whee! I can fly through a canyon. Because I can! No? Yeah, I thought it would flop. I do not have good luck with flying with those things, so I'm just gonna fly the regular way. Although I did just realize that is not the way to the other side of my house, and I don't know where I am. Alright, well.
Ooh, look at this place.
Let's fly over the jungle. Because we can.
I'm gonna find a good place to settle, and then I'm going to live there in a small, cute house.
That sounds like a fantastic idea. I think I'm gonna find a similar place to settle, build an immaculately huge castle, and take over the local countryside. Yep, let's do it. There is...
How about I find a place for us to build a village?
This right here.
Can I teleport?
No.
Why?
Stop.
Why?
I'm in survival. Quit doing... No. Find your own place. What?
Could have at least did it on the place where we were building last time.
Oh, fine. I'll just... There you go.
Thank you. And I won't disturb you. I will build a small little house. Away from your giant castle, and you can rule over me.
Well, I don't need to rule over you. I just didn't really want my castle to be blown up halfway through.
I'm going to blow it up. If I blow something up, I will go far, far away and make it a bomb site.
Okay. Clearly labeled.
What? Oh yeah. Should I go grab my glasses?
Probably.
I am blind.
Okay, so... I realize now I have not found wood yet. There's wood. Such peaceful music. Ooh, pumpkins. Sweet. Now I can start making horrifying living creatures of death. What? Everything that lives takes a pumpkin head. Or, you know, some other horrifying variant. Like boss skulls. Because that's not macabre. Is this... Well, this is a full block wide. I was just up 2 blocks. Yeah. Oh, well that does it. Yeah, it's right there. Sheep! Mine! Nope, 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 get back here, sheep! Die, sheep! Aha! I am Sheep Slayer! That's a wolf. He can be just, well, left alone. I don't even have a sword yet. I found so many pumpkins, you have no idea.
Pumpkins come in pumpkin patches like that.
There were a lot. Those are good ones. You picked good.
Yeah, good.
So I'm thinking about turning all of these pumpkins into iron soldiers to guard my castle.
And then I might be able to get one. I found this really cool island you could turn into a tower.
Well, you might be able to turn it into a tower then.
I was talking about you because you're the king.
Well, then I should probably turn myself into the king. Let's see here. Where is that one? No, not Enderman in a suit. Although, I guess now I am an Enderman in a suit, but not what I was going for. Could be a Spartan.
Even fast.
Medieval knight it is.
Aww, but you're not a knight, you're a king.
Well, but I don't know where the king is. Like, I'd really like to be Sun Wukong the Monkey King. But, you know. Let's see here. Ooh. I could be Santa.
You good?
Or elves. I could even be Green Santa. Although, Blue Santa has a crown.
Blue Santa.
But it's not Christmas time yet. It's almost Thanksgiving. I could be snowflakes. Bet that'd be hard to see in a snowy biome.
You can be snowflakes?
Yep.
That's crazy. Oh my gosh.
You can be a stocking.
I can be Bigfoot, the Yeti, Krampus. That's scary. Prisoner Christmas Steve. My god. How many costumes do they have?
Prisoner.
I could be a lawn gnome. Huh. Yeah, a bunch of all of the... So where is the king? That's what I want to know. Oh. We have the Little Big Planet pack.
Yeah. Aren't these small?
There we go. The king.
Yes.
It's the Little Big Planet King, so... Wasn't who I was necessarily looking for, but I'll take it. We apparently also have Power Rangers. And Redstone Specialists. Which is actually what I should be, is one of the Redstone Specialists.
Oh, yeah, I forgot we have Magic the Gathering.
No. We do?
Eee! It's right under Little Big Planet.
Right. But it's unlocked.
You should be Hazoret.
Hazaret?
Yeah, Hazoret.
Well, I like Hazaret, but... I don't know, it's not really me.
Looks
Although,
like-
Mommy has Avacyn in her deck. That one, yeah.
Oh, she's pretty. But you should definitely choose.
I think I'll be Nicobolus.
You would.
For those of you who don't know, I run a tournament Elder Dragon Highlander deck. It's a Bolus deck. Hate me as much as you need to.
I'll be Hazaret.
Do I beat that deck?
Frequently, yes. Yeah, the problem with Bolus is that it's Bolus Dragons, and it's a weird one. So, like, it's slow to build, and it just... Until it gets going, it doesn't have that many options. And, like, if
So
somebody
I don't
catches
just
it...
beat you because I go, why would you hit me?
Well, I mean...
Because you don't have enough mana and things you can do with it.
Pretty much. Like, you're actually winning. There's been a couple of times I've given you some free hands because I love you, but, like, most of the time you're just beating me. There are some times, though, I make comebacks that I'm proud of and makes people stop wanting to play.
I remember you have this card that they no longer sell or something like that, that you can, like, kill everybody.
Yeah, I have a... Well, it's not that... Well... So they do still sell it in card shops, that's where I got mine, but... Or did I trade for it? Anyway, I have a card that you can... Well, it's called the Amulet of Cause, and it was an old anti card. And anti is no longer a recognized mechanic in Magic, because gambling is illegal. So... Yeah, there's that.
So can you play it? Or is it
I can play it, but I can't play the anti-effect. It has no effect, so the amulet itself, if I didn't pay anti, it's put into the game in exile. Well, that means that the only way I can play it is if I have something that removes something from exile and puts it into the game, which I do. I've got the White Wish card and a couple of different versions of Karn, so I can do it. But it's hard. It's not just a shoo-in. And, like, even so, I think the effect itself is... I don't remember how it goes.
You don't?
No, I don't, but I'm fairly certain that the effect has something to do with anti as well. Or they lose. No, that's right, I do remember. It's flip a coin if... flip a coin and call it in the air. If it lands the way you called it, you win the game. If not, you lose the game and the next person flips. So if everybody calls it wrong, I can have a chance to win, or everybody loses. And that's if somebody else gets the chance to use it first. So in order to actually play that hand, I have to bizarre trade it to somebody, meaning I have to have a red deck, at least. And then they have to use it. So I have to have already pulled it out of exile with Karn, bizarre traded it to them, tricked them into using it, and gotten lucky enough to have everybody else fail the coin flip.
Yeah. That would be a silly way to end the game.
Indeed.
Convoluted Magic is my favorite way to play Magic. So... But,
Can I
yeah.
settle right here, right next to there?
I suppose so, because I wandered out of my little cubby area, so I suppose you can have it. I'm gonna beat this pig to death with a stick, though. He looked at me from sideways.
I was once being stalked by a cow.
Did you eat the cow? Opportunity missed.
I wanted to trap the cow, but instead the cow trapped me.
That sounds like a horrible turn of events. You didn't get trampled by a cow, did you?
No, you showed me that you could make a cow love you by feeding it grass, which is everywhere.
Wheat, but yeah.
Wheat. So I fed the cow wheat, and it loved me. And then it just kept following me, and I was on this, like, cliffside. And every time I turned around, the cow was right there, staring me in the face, and I couldn't move.
Were you still holding wheat? Because that's the trigger to having it follow you, is holding the wheat.
I think I was.
Yeah, if it's selected in your hotbar, like the stick is in mine right now, you'll hold it up next to your head, and then cows will follow you. They'll straight up turn around and go, "Huh?" and just start walking towards you until either they've eaten it out of your hand and it disappears randomly because they nudged up to you too close and touched your body with their body model. So it just gets eaten out of your hand, or you feed it to them and then they never leave you alone for the rest of forever. You know, until you take a knife to them. And then you have Frederick, the wonderful steak chop.
Well, I just started the game, so I don't think I have any clue very well besides punching it.
Hey, that's what I did to the pig and sheeps. I'm still one wool short of a bed, though.
One wool.
Yep.
I mean, you could sleep with me once my house is done. Until you get your own, but I don't think you would want to.
Nope. I would rather find a sheep, kill it dead, and build my own bed. Otherwise, I don't have to sleep. It's only Minecraft.
True. It's only Minecraft. Even though you don't really actually sleep.
Yeah, the screen just fades to black and comes back. Although, I am going to gather apples and wood from all of these trees, and then dig a hole in the ground so large it could swallow half of the continent, and then build a castle out of the middle of it.
But I wasn't talking about in Minecraft, I'm talking about in real life.
What in real life?
You don't sleep until you're asleep and then you won't stop sleeping.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, I'm awake until I can't be, and then I'm asleep until I can't be. It's a cycle.
Same with me. Once I'm asleep, I'll want to wake up.
You used to know.
Once I'm up, I don't want to go to sleep.
Yeah, Glowy, I think you were the one that just didn't sleep ever for, like, how long was that?
About 2 years.
Yeah.
She napped.
Thank God for
Like
naps.
15 minutes at a time. No. It didn't help. I mean, I guess it helped her, that's why she did it. It didn't help me.
Naps don't help us. Not until they're real.
Or naps help. 15 minutes. It was a trick. It was a lie.
Hey, I was only a baby.
Ah, carbonated drink.
I'm not mad.
Sounded like it.
Often does. She doesn't always be mad when she sounds like it. I have that problem too.
PTSD, but it's not your fault, and I love you.
I'm making a small little house. And then it will go into a huge cave. Or at least I'm hoping it's huge.
I miss the days where having a deserted island could turn into having an entire island full of food.
How would that work?
Well, you take a deserted island and bring food there. Just put it everywhere.
You want to know your biggest mistake? Killing all the animals before you can make more. Then you don't have animals to kill.
I don't need to. Who needs animals when you can sustain yourself off of the grass itself? You can turn it into bread.
Are you going off of what Mommy said?
No, I'm not kidding. You can really turn the grass seeds into wheat and turn the wheat into bread, and then use the bread to sustain yourself for 4 more hunger ticks than the apple. It lasts you longer.
Oh, did you know that in real life, you can pick up grass from the ground that a cow is eating from nearby and shake it around and make noise so they see you and they will walk over to you to eat the grass out of your hand?
Mm-hmm.
Why would they do that?
I have no idea, but it's true and it's hilarious.
I mean, I think it's something to do with somebody's telling me that that grass is better than this grass. I'm gonna go see. And then they get to it and it's grass, which they love. Ah, cows. They're as smart as cereal boxes.
Cereal boxes aren't smart.
Well, cows are
I
also
hear ya.
as sweet as cereal boxes, so...
The boxes themselves. Cows don't taste very sweet at all. If they taste sweet, they've gone bad.
I'm talking about their personality issue.
No, that's fair. They are a little slow. I was kidding. They are pretty sweet, but you can't say they're not slow. They're cows. There's a reason their language consists of... Yep, both.
Why only moo, though?
No, you missed the... and... Just moos and flapping lips. That's what cows say.
Why?
I don't know. I have no idea why their larynx is shaped the way it is.
Control their lips or
The way humans can?
or necessary.
Can't control their breath. Sometimes I can't control myself from not manually breathing. I'm gonna do a test. Jimmy, are you now manually breathing?
I am never not manually breathing. If I stop, I die. I don't know what happens when I sleep, but like it's a huge problem for me.
You have to think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have to think about it too, and sometimes I do almost.
Wow. It's so weird though when you start manually breathing.
Well, there's a lot of things we take for granted. There's a lot of things we as human beings are really, really good at, or have the propensity to be really, really good at, if we are given the chance and, you know, put forth the effort to do it. And a lot of the time, different things like breathing feel really like they'll always be there. But, like, I smoke cigarettes, so at any time my lungs could just pop holes in them, and I could need a tube to breathe with for the rest of my life.
Yeah, we take it for granted.
Don't smoke. As much as this PSA isn't needed. But yeah, breathing is important.
But why do we do it manually sometimes?
That I can't tell you. I don't know. Or it's a
Neither do
huge
I.
secret and I'm not allowed. One of the two. What?
I have to keep that one piece of grass there because that's like a grass block.
Ah, I see.
Going over. Ha. I'm like making this house inside the ground.
So there was no fox eggs?
Dog's eggs?
Yeah, horse eggs exist in this one too.
What?
It's a weird one.
What? Is that in all Minecraft?
So do villager eggs. Yeah.
What? Does just everything come from eggs?
In Minecraft, yeah, everything comes from an egg.
That is so free. A horse
Dragons, people, horses,
That
silverfish.
makes sense. Fish makes sense.
Silverfish.
Fish makes sense.
Silverfish?
are bugs. That makes sense too. Bugs come from eggs. Horses don't come from eggs.
Neither do humanoid things.
Like, I think that the horse would probably prefer if the baby foal came out of an egg because they're like 4 feet tall and all legs.
Poor mare. Bet she wishes the neighbor was a gelding. What, you don't like equine humor?
I don't know what a gelding is.
Oh, we'll get into that topic another day. I love you. It's not something I can put up on YouTube. I'm sure somebody else can, but not me. If a hint helps, it's the opposite of a stallion and still male.
I'm gonna have a white couch. Don't ask me why it's going to be white, because I have no idea. Just know what it is.
Well,
You couldn't have a white couch. You have to stay a white couch.
I was just about to say this is Minecraft, so it might even stay a white couch. That's great.
I know if I had a white couch, even if it was just me by myself, it wouldn't stay white because I would
Orange Cheeto dust? That's awesome. I'd probably get some cacophony of terrifying amounts of chips and... Cacophony's not the right word. Conglomeration. Yeah, cacophony is like that but sound.
Pretty sure it's because I can't have a green one, even though I really like a creeper head for a pillow.
So, I was just watching a video the other day that was talking about how when Notch was making Minecraft in the first place, he tried to code a pig, and since it was just him on his own, he got a couple of the if-then statements wrong, and it turned out looking like a creeper and blowing up. So he kept it.
Yep, that's totally true. He made something wrong, he stuck to it because it was hilarious.
Hey, I mean, that's just one reason why owning up to a person's mistakes can lead to one of the greatest successes that they could ever hope for.
I mean, Minecraft is the biggest game ever.
Well, maybe not the biggest game ever, but it definitely has some huge occult following.
Second biggest game ever, true by fact.
I can buy pretty much any household item you could think of in Minecraft theme. It's a pretty big game.
It's a pretty big deal culturally, I'm not saying it's not, but the scope of the game itself is not very large.
It's the second biggest game there has ever been. And then the first is Tetris.
Tetris is
And I'm legit saying that because it's true by fact.
Oh my god, it's official.
What?
She's...
Is she a teenager?
Yep.
That's not really fair. I started saying legit. I'm way too old for that.
Yeah, but you emulate teenagers, not the younger crowd. I love you.
I love you.
I just feel old now.
You're not old.
Well, probably because I just beat the hell out of myself in weight training all day, but, you know.
Quit trying to compete with other people.
No, it's part of why I'm even able to go to weight training. If I had nobody to compete with, I'd have no reason to break myself like this.
You're not supposed to break yourself.
Well, then something's going wrong.
Yeah.
But I can lift hundreds of pounds more than I could at the beginning of the year, so there's that.
That's not the point.
That's part of the point. I love you.
I love you. I mean, at least you can carry me around whenever I want, so that's cool.
Isn't it awesome?
It is awesome.
Like, I thought that there were some good parts to this. Apple farming takes forever.
Girl. Even true in real life.
Yeah, it's definitely not a slow practice. Fast practice. God, I have been having those backwards brain moments all night.
I always do. I can never get enough sleep.
I don't even think it's sleep for me today. I think... Wait, was it? Was that today?
Yeah, you got woken up.
I did get woken up today. That was why.
Grandma let the baby wake you up.
Yeah.
Which is adorable.
Yeah, she was pretty cute. I just picked her up and fell asleep standing.
Oh, Jimmy. Look at my couch couch I just made.
Nice! Check this out. She's pretty good on the couch.
That's cool. How did you
She even
do
has little
that?
pillows.
It has pillows?
Yeah. Those aren't empty space. Those are pillows. Those little black things.
How did you do that?
I can show you right now. I'll even rebuild it from the start.
What? You could have just made a chair.
That's mannequins?
Yup.
What?
Did I just witness a murder?
Why would
What
there
is this?
mannequins in there?
Okay. So, first, you
fell off a
grab
tree.
your couch thing. You grab the pillow you want, which has to be a head. Because
Oh.
that's all that works.
Okay. This just went from building with Bob to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre real quick.
You grab an arm and stick.
My couch is made of faces.
You grab a piston.
What are you gonna do with that piston and head? Please tell me you're not gonna slam it against the... Oh, you are. Oh.
What?
She's gonna slam that head down against a piece of redstone inside a mannequin stuffed into a staircase.
What?
This is either alchemy or torture.
Okay, so you drop a mannequin with a head. And another one.
As many pillows as you desire.
Pillows? I thought they were heads.
They're skull-shaped pillows.
Wait, you put it in upside down?
You put it in so that it's backwards.
Okay, so that the face doesn't show through? So people
Yeah.
can't tell that the face is on your
Oh,
couch?
so you're laying on the backs of their heads. Well, I'm sure that would be more effective.
And then stairs.
And you can't put it like there, so you have to do this, but like properly.
Okay.
Then you put redstone because it's most efficient. Pistons.
What?
and
Oh, I see now, because redstone activated the pistons to push the stairs down over top of the mannequins, causing them to clip. I understand now. High five, that was awesome. That's redstone engineering right there. That's what you can do.
Easy.
She just technically usurped a mechanical feature of the game to work around not having the right block or clipping mode. That's the same thing I do when I play Conan. That's fantastic. Well done, Glowy. That was awesome.
I'm gonna do a creeper head on my bed because I feel like it.
Is it a creeper mannequin or a real creeper?
A creeper head.
Just
Yeah,
the head?
it is just the head. Yeah, and you
Do
can put it on
they-
as a mask.
Do they,
It's kind of morbid.
do they... Does the food in this game perish? Is it
Yes.
perishable? So do the heads
No.
perishable?
No, that's the surprising part. Heads don't perish. They are eternal.
That's
That creeper you
horrifying.
slew and took the face home of is going to know what you did for 1,000 more summers.
I'll just put a little.
Ooh, an apple.
I'll put a little creeper head there.
Just
Why did I
yeah.
fall out of a tree? I wasn't even in the tree. I was trying to jump into the tree and fell through it. But I got the apple now. Oh, and I'm in a tree. You know what I should do? I should plant dirt up here and expand the life of this tree by making it bigger. So I'm gonna.
Why?
Well, I think I still subscribe to the Because I Can weekly. So because I can?
Because I can...
Gesundheit. Oh wait, you're not German.
It's a little creeper.
Oh my goodness, she's got a creeper midget. That's awesome.
It's a little creeper midget.
You know, I think this is the first time I've ever seen Nicobolus wear a leather cap and cape. He's kind of cute. He looks like a little Boy Scout. Boy Scout Nicobolus, reporting for duty, sir. Don't mess with me or I'll enslave your country. Oh, the rigors of being a dragon god. So. That's right, what was I Oh, yes. Now I remember. I was planting trees inside of trees.
Why?
Because I can.
I mean, why'd you put a creeper midget in your bedroom?
Yeah? What's up with that creeper midget? I don't... Ooh. Yeah, I don't know.
I know you're really happy and all, little dude. But no, you're not going to be doing everything.
Who?
This little dude. You can change what they're doing.
Oh my gosh. They are posable mannequins. You should pose your couch.
Should I really?
No, don't pose your couch. Leave it there. It's awesome. That was really cool. But when you make another couch, it should be posing and made of dragon heads.
I can make one of the heads really easily.
No!
Why?
Do it with a different couch, because that one looks really cool in there. And you already rebuilt it once.
I like how when you're going into the basement area, you're being stared down by a little creeper.
He's like, I know exactly why you're here, and I don't think my homeowner is going to like it. Please leave. It's the most polite alarm ever.
Is that what a real, like, thing?
If that was a real thing, I'd buy 40. You kidding me? 40 polite midget alarms with explosive heads? That would be amazing. Nobody would ever break into the house a second time, I guarantee you that.
Probably because they're explosive little heads.
They just hear nope. Nope.
One sec. Nobody look at this. Let's get a sword. Look what I got.
Oh god. It's official. She's gone crazy. She's gonna go on a killing spree now. I've seen it before. Yep. That's my cue. Nope. Nope, out of this one. Oh god, she's underground now.
No, I'm in my house. I think going underground is your best bet.
She's gonna stab me!
Okay. I will find you.
I don't doubt that. It's really easy to find a slow-moving object.
I didn't even try to attack and you still got hurt.
I don't see any lost health. I have to do better than that.
Again. I haven't even caught up to you and you're already killing yourself.
You'll never catch me, dastardly! Oh, but that tree will.
When your worst enemy is trying to get you, but the thing that kills you is a tree. I don't think your worst enemy can even catch up with you because you're being killed by trees. I already saw it twice. Now I've seen it a third time. I think it's official.
Okay, thank God. I'm over top of the sun. There's another sun. Why are there two suns?
I have no idea.
No, seriously, there's two suns. 1, 2. Why are there two suns? What is happening here?
Oh.
Is it maybe the sun?
But the moon's supposed to look different than the sun. And now the other sun is in the sky too? No. Wrong. It's... What? I'm gonna fly towards it. Whee!
Hello, Dragon Man. Oh, you died. I'm gonna go way up in the sky, so teleport to me.
I already just did.
But now I need to find a way home.
Were you on TikTok?
Yes. I don't know.
This is your home now.
Thank you for letting me out. I will give you back your dirt and thanks. I know what will help. No.
This is called a tether.
No.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, I'm dragging her around.
Nope, I'm repeatedly teleporting her back to me.
No. Stop.
She keeps trying to leave, floating up into the air a few feet and coming back. No more attacking me with swords!
Okay.
Yeah,
Stop.
she was flying after me trying to stab me, so...
Okay, fine, she doesn't.
So
Teleport me back to you. I'm going to give up my sword.
I don't need you to give up your sword, just don't stab me with it, or I'll tether you to place and repeatedly teleport you into a hole in the ground for eternity. Because admins are brutal.
I'll find other things to kill then.
Good idea, that's allowed.
It's tough to be a god. That's all that I have the ability to actually sing.
I'm gonna
Don't want to be hunted down.
Well, there's nothing to hunt me down for. I'm not making any money off these. But I also don't want it to be straight up taken down because Disney hates people. I have even less of an idea of where I am now than when I started, but I've got a ton of materials now. And there's so much grass here that I can make enough wheat and bread to feed an entire army.
After it all grows, so you can't feed an entire army yet.
Not necessarily true. I do have a bunch of dead animals in my pocket.
But it is. We have it on easy mode?
Yep.
Oh.
You didn't know that?
Oh. Oh well.
Come here, cow.
This is a pretty spot too. I just want to make a bajillion settlements, so if I get lost, I'll find another settlement somewhere near there. That way I'm never far from home, because I've got a home everywhere.
The final sheep!
And then it gets you in a wool.
I can finally make a bed now, which means I no longer have to be above ground. Ever again. By the way, I brought trees.
Trees.
Yep, I have, like,
25
2 or
trees.
3 dozen saplings.
2 dozens. 2 dozens in a tree. 2 dozens of trees in a tree.
Found a horse.
Ooh.
Actually, I found a couple of horses. No! Killing horses is dishonorable.
Why?
Because it is.
Why?
So generally speaking, horses are only brought into battle in the first place because a person brings them, and they don't really have enemies of their own. So to force somebody to fight with you, and then let them get killed, is definitely uncouth. Not to mention the fact that to kill somebody else's horse, knowing that it didn't choose to come out to fight things in the first place, is kind of messed up. I mean, this coming from, you know, a person who just murdered every sheep, cow, and pig that I found and let the chicken live. I don't have a reason for that.
Chickens are evil.
You should have only killed the chickens.
Yeah, but if I only killed the chickens, then I wouldn't have anything to go at everything near me.
Fine, then take the
You
chicken.
have to kill the sheep in this game to get the wool.
No, you can shear them, but I have no iron.
Then you should have went underground.
With no bed. No, thank you. Some sheep may die, so that I may live, and save the rest of the sheep later.
No.
Do sheep wander off of cliffs and die?
Yes, so do pigs.
Why
I need
only
your
sheep
help.
and pigs?
They need my help.
Because it's realistic. Sheep and pigs always wander off cliffs and die.
Really?
Yes. Lots of animals are
Why would they do that, though?
Stupidity. A lack of knowledge of a better way.
They kill themselves.
It's not even on purpose.
Just the wrong amount of intelligence. People have done it too.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Not all people are created just the same amount smart.
Ooh, I found this.
Or agreed.
I found a village
Nice.
and an outpost at the same place.
I think I finally have enough of those. Ooh,
I shall rule the outposts.
there's a white horse.
It's a unicorn now.
You can feed them apples.
Do you think I should be queen of the outposts?
Probably.
Okay, I'm gonna be queen of... Nah. I wanna have a ranch farm. A horse farm.
I think I've domesticated this horse.
Eh,
Yep, it loves me. I don't have a saddle though.
And I lost my house. I have officially lost my house. It had such a beautiful lake, too.
Well, I have a horse, but no saddle.
You have to go underground for that.
I'm a dragon riding a horse. This is weird.
If you were a horse riding a horse, that'd be weird.
I think I'm gonna change skins again.
Into what?
Not sure yet.
I want to be an Enderman.
I'm a chicken in a suit, riding a horse. That's why I let the chickens live. Secretly, I'm one of them. Is my horse gonna follow me now?
No.
So it's just a horse that loves me that I can't do anything with?
Yeah.
Well, that sucks.
Unless you leaded it there.
How?
Using a lead.
I don't have a lead.
And then get a lead.
You seem to be forgetting you're the one in creative mode that doesn't actually want to do the work for it.
I'm now an Enderman. I'm one of the ancient builders in a suit now. It has been proven that most likely the lore says that Endermen are the ancient builders.
Of what? There's nothing here.
Steve and Alex are the last two living thing of a certain species that used to build really cool things. And then they probably created a wither trying to recreate their friends and family who have died from Soul Stand. And then the withered components of their heads from the wither skeletons and the nether. They tried to recreate them, that didn't work out so well. They created a wither. They had to go underground to live, and then they left into the end and turned into the Endermen because of lack of the proper nutrition. So they turned into something that slowly turned into something that would work with their nutrition. And they developed the teleporting properties of it, and although they don't actually teleport, they actually run really, really, really fast.
I have found a spot.
Yeah.
But I still have no torches.
You have to go underground for that. Have I just found where I'm creating my ranch now?
Probably.
Oh, look at this poor house. It's like underground and then covered by a waterfall. I'm gonna carefully direct it into the right location. Because I am nice-ish.
And I am super humble.
The most humble.
Yeah. Like my wife just said, I am the most humble.
Why are you the most humble?
Because I'm also the most gracious about things when I'm caught red-handed.
What?
I'm being a huge butt right now, that's what. Alrighty, time to dig the universe out of a single hole.
Damn it.
What broke?
I dropped a stitch.
Well, that's no fun.
What does that mean?
I'm sorry.
What's your language, woman?
I still don't understand what's happening.
I dropped a stitch on my loom. I have to hurry and fix it or the whole thing will fall apart.
Oh.
And I have to fix it because it's going to make I'm trying to make a hat.
Nice.
Ah.
What kind of hat?
Ponytail hat.
You mean a mommy hat?
Yes, a mommy hat, and it's pink and velvety. And it's so soft.
Just found my rival right over there. Why is this seed so lucky with all of the outposts?
This is Helio Husea.
What does that mean?
It's the luckiest seed to have.
Oh. But you don't want outposts, even though you do.
I do. You might not, but I do.
You want them, but you don't like them. You just want them so that you can get cool perks.
I just want them to exist. Because my second most favorite form of entertainment is You asking me why stuff? I don't know.
Is that actually true, though?
No, not at all.
I didn't think so.
Do love hanging out with you, but the questions get way stressful sometimes.
True. It can get pretty stressful. Oh, yes.
What did I do now?
Okay.
What did I do now?
Yeah, I was doing this. Over here. Okay.
Alrighty,
These
so...
will be my shutters because I do not want windows. It gets hot here.
Yes, it does. Oh, I think I just broke the thing. And I cut too... excuse me, I cut too far into one side of the wall. Not far enough into the other.
Is it really called a mommy platform?
Yes.
Why?
Because it was made by a mommy.
Because that's how they name everything now.
Yup.
So does that mean babies are now called mommy people?
Maybe some people call them that.
Hey, you mommy person! I don't know why I always get a New York accent for people that make me want to cringe, but I actually like people from New York that I've met, so... I don't even know what it... like... Have you done that?
Done what?
Just taking on a stereotype accent of something, or something like that with... No, wait, what am I asking? You don't do accents. Ah!
The only accent I do is people that are so dumb right now. And they all sound the same.
Hello. I don't know what accent this is, but it's like this. I don't know.
That's
what
Australian.
it is. Australian. I mostly say hello.
I don't know what that is.
I think it's Australian with a different word.
I have bamboo somehow.
Makes sense. Bamboo's everywhere now. I'm making a small ranch. It will consist of 3 horses like in my one in my phone.
Just realized I never got any coal.
Sad times. Sad times.
Can still cook with planks.
I mean, yeah, using planks would be more productive. Especially if you cooked your, logs with your planks. And then made more charcoal with your charcoal. Then you'd get an achievement if I wasn't in creative mode.
Oh, weird. I just distributed sections of stuff evenly. That was weird.
Doesn't sound too weird. It's really hard to not do that when you're not in like the pocket edition that there used to be, where if you were putting stuff into chests, it'd be exact. You couldn't put out specific numbers. It was like hold down and you see what you put in. And and you couldn't put anything specifically somewhere in the chest. You just pull out or pull in, and your whole inventory was the same. No special hotbar area. So it was really annoying. That's why I changed. Still used the pocket. Still used Minecraft on my phone. I just changed it from the Pocket Edition into the Classic. Because I like classic crafting. Trying my hardest to figure out how things go.
That's part of the fun of Minecraft.
Figuring out how things go. Wait a minute, do I have that? I have no idea, and I don't feel like trying to figure out. But you don't have classic crafting, which is...
I don't have it on right now.
Yeah. It can get annoying when you don't know how to make stuff that you want to make. But it's still really cool.
Classic crafting's right there.
Let's see.
Open options, settings, user interface, and then go down to classic crafting. Yep, you do have it on.
I like to have it on because it makes the game a little bit harder where you don't want it to be.
Yeah, I don't right now, because when I've been playing with you guys, I've had to swap back and forth for Cloud and Izzy and them, so, like, there's not really an easy way to, you know.
Do it?
Yeah, not straight over anyway.
Royal Neon.
I have no idea what that was.
Me either. I don't even know why I said it. I think it was just because if I do have an accent, that would be awesome, and I wanted to try it out. Because I'm terrible at accents. I think that's the only good one I have. If it is, that's kind of sad.
I'm not even sure what I'm building down here, but I know it's something.
I mean, you do need glowstone before you can... No, you can grow trees wherever. The trees don't care. I mean, people probably do that are watching you build them. But the trees don't care. I'm going to have a 2-story horse place. Maybe even 3-story. Probably more.
I just realized people with OCD are either really happy or really angry with me right now.
Probably really angry.
It's completely symmetrical, though.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
You're making it nuts.
Mm-hmm.
But why would they be angry at you?
Well, because the way that I've divided it doesn't generally make sense.
My house's roof is just dirt. And my upstairs neighbors will always be really loud and will always be going, "Nee!"
Oh, because you've got a ton of horses.
Yep. I plan on having so many horses that I'ma go crazy horse lady. Crazy dog man, crazy cat lady, now there's a crazy horse lady. No, I do not feel ashamed of myself for doing this. So loud. I do not grammar, so I make Grammarly grammar for me.
That was painful to listen to.
Because I am evil. I'm evil. I might be doing this all stream, so you have been warned.
Well,
Your stream's almost over.
I was just about to say, I think you might be right, because I'm about to call out the quit. Speaking of... Yeah, I was just finishing up this before I stopped. It was supposed to be over like 10 minutes ago. I needed a cigarette.
Oh,
Fine, you can have a little bit more time if you stop doing that.
okay.
Don't keep looking disapprovingly at me.
Who was it?
You haven't been repeatedly?
Just one.
Just the once? Jesus.
Like, that makes it any better.
Thank you.
It is fine. You had a disapproving look when he was doing something that I was disapproving of.
Well, it's not fair to tell me that I'm just supposed to get completely blown up every time I jump on.
I wasn't doing it. And so she told me that she wasn't going to look, so she wasn't going to look.
I did!
And it was fine.
Yeah, and then she tried to stab me with a sword. So that lasted a long time. I teleported her repeatedly into a hole.
And then I tried to give up my sword to you, but you didn't want it.
I don't need the sword. I need to not be murdered. It's pretty simple, I think.
No, it's not.
You see what I mean?
Quite annoying. And I always will be. I will always be annoying. So I will always have the annoying side of me.
Everybody has an annoying side.
That will always be used sometimes. I'll be using it all
Always,
my life.
sometimes.
I will have it all my life, and I will slightly be using it all my life. Meaning, I will use it throughout my life. Even when I am an adult. Even when I'm past adult, because I will always be child.
This place is completely symmetrical, and I love it.
But OCD people will be so angry.
It's just a hole in the ground that when somebody falls into it, they're gonna be like, oh my god, what is this? It's like, whoa. Okay.
One time I found like this little inward part like that, like this right here, except the very bottom went 2 blocks deep instead of every other block. And then I fell in and I was in survival, so I was just like dying until my dad gave me ladders.
Well, I am an absolutely terrible human being. Bloop!
No! You are.
What you do?
Teleported her to me.
And
Now I'm gonna chase her down with a stake. Come here! You get over here. I got a bone to pick with you.
I'm a vegan.
You're a what? Since when?
Since never.
Now I'm gonna hit you with a stake just because you're a vegan. Get back here! Animals deserve to be eaten.
They don't deserve to die in the first place.
I think they deserve to be slathered in butter and cooked up raw.
But they're raw. Why do they deserve to be eaten raw?
Well, it depends on what they are. Like fish, chemically cooked and made as that word with the uchi. You know the one.
No.
Sushi uchi?
No idea. Sushi!
That one. There you go. I still see you. I have hunted you across the country.
Haha. Unless you teleport, you will never find me.
I wouldn't be so confident.
You should see a spinning name tag.
Not if you're crouching. Crouching makes your name tag go away.
Exactly. Spinning while crouching. It's playing a game of hide and seek. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Nothing. Was that about never?
You will never find me.
Well, then this is gonna get really, really deep. Because I'm gonna keep using this hole as a method to find you.
You're going to have to do it miles and miles away.
That's okay. Wouldn't be the first time. You forget who you're talking to. I built the Death Star.
What's the Death Star?
You've seen Star Wars, right? The planet that kills other planets? 1-to-1 replica.
Meter to meter?
Inch to inch, centimeter to centimeter, exact size. 1-to-1 means exact size. So, we had to look up the specs, me and one other person had to look up the specs for the Death Star that we could find, and use the scientifically accurate same principal material difference between one block is...
1 meter?
Right, thank you. I didn't know if it was 1 or 5, because it's been like 4 years, but...
I just said it.
I know it's been longer than that, hasn't it? Because...
It's been like 3 minutes, because I just said it.
No, since I did the project. But yeah, the whole thing took like 3 weeks. It was a heck of a project.
You should be using a redstone torch, or like a redstone thing.
No need.
Why a lever though?
Because it gets eaten up by the TNT. Nothing to clean.
I mean, if you use a redstone torch, it's just as good as activate immediately.
But I can deactivate this one, leaving it so that it only goes off when I want it to.
Why would you deactivate TNT though?
No, you can't turn off the TNT itself. I'm saying you can leave the switch deactivated in the deactive position, in the inactive position, and it won't blow up until you tell it to. A torch, the second you place it, it's gonna blow.
But how is the lever making the TNT blow up?
What do you mean?
You're flicking a switch, and then TNT blows up.
Well, the lever adds an electrical current.
Yeah, Yeah, but that's going into a meter of dirt.
Yeah.
So it shouldn't go that far.
Have you ever seen a mountain be leveled, Glowy?
Nope. I've seen me try to level a mountain, but ended up only doing like 2 blocks at the very bottom. Like 2 blocks of a layer. Or was it 1 block? I think it was just 1 block. I am not patient. I should really show you that house that I built all on my own. Note that's uncreative, but I'm very impatient.
Well, the fact that you spent enough time to actually build the full thing to completion is impressive.
Yeah, especially how big it is. You see, in that one, I'm a horse rancher that owns a ton of foxes and like 5 cats. And I sell horses, and I live right next to a tundra. So if I walk out the front door, and then go out like right off my porch, and then 1 or 2 more blocks forward, I'm in a tundra. But it's built in a plain, so it's just the right temperature for horses.
Nice.
Even though it's right next to the coldest place ever. It's one of those snowy tundras with like no trees.
Well, usually a tundra is snowy.
With no trees. There's a few trees here and there. And I'm talking like 1 here and there, really far spread apart. I'll do this all day. You're never going to find me. Unless you go into a tundra, because right now I'm in a tundra. I put on an invisibility potion and then ran off when you started blowing up the area. Why are you just making giant towers of TNT? Good thing I'm really far away. I'm not even in your render distance. And I'm underground. And if you found the exact place I was hiding, then you'd know where I am, because I'm just going to build down with grass. And you don't find a straight thing all the way down to bedrock, because that's where I'm going. I will go all the way to bedrock.
Okay, Glowy, I'm going to show you something so that you understand just how not safe bedrock makes you. Alright, you see this? This undug spot? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 blocks deep, right? The switch is on. I'll reach bedrock in less than 30 seconds. Unless it blows up too quick. And then I just come down here and do it again. Damn it. It's gotta be a tube.
Now you'll never find me. Now all I have to do is fill it in with stone.
What I want to know is, why does that water make it not blow up? Like, it blows up, but it doesn't blow anything up.
I don't know, probably because the electrical charge is going through the water and makes all the water more electric. My ear hurts.
I'm sorry.
Earache. One more thing, and now you'll never find me. You'll never find me because I'm underground in a bedrock cage. The only way you could do it is if you went all the way to bedrock and you cleared out the whole area of bedrock. Because all the up is also changed back to its original form. Are you making a TNT cave? A TNT pocket? At least you'll never find me because I'm in a little bedrock case. Although with enough TNT power, you can actually blow up bedrock. Like in Flat World, the last layer. But it takes a lot of TNT force. I'm talking like a 50 by 50 full of TNT right at that bedrock you want to be destroyed. Like that piece of bedrock in the middle. I don't know how you do that, but yeah. How do you get TNT on the overworld?
Killing creepers and harvesting their gunpowder.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You can get the ungettable block using creepers?
TNT? It's not an ungettable block. You literally
No,
just have to get... Oh, bedrock. Yeah, I don't know. I thought you were saying TNT. Because, yeah, that you just have to harvest the creepers for the gunpowder and then get, yeah, sand.
You put creeper and sand together and then you got TNT. I did not agree to this.
But it worked. I found you. I found her and blew her up.
Oh my god.
I'm still alive.
You gave so much trouble about her blowing you up.
Yeah, because she ran away from me after I finally said that we were about to close off the stream. And then she said I'd never find her, so I blew up 2 mountainsides.
And it was so pretty. You're evil.
None of them were your house. Or anything you built.
I didn't try to blow you up.
Nope, you tried to stab me with a diamond sword.
True. But still.
Had to have my revenge.
You're still evil.
Maybe a little.
I mean, we're both evil, but still, you're evil. I found the best place to live. This is now my home.
Is it in my flower of TNT?
No, it's far, far,
Far away.
from- Got this little deserted island that I will now call home, and then the flower area over there will also be mine.
Well, you should probably build a bed there then or something, because it's the end of the stream. And that was everything, folks. Thank you for joining us. If you like what you saw...
a quick bed. It'll be real quick.
Well, that's why I was doing the sign-off.
Good.
Anyway, you know what to do. So, while she's building her bed...
This is my... That's my bed. Okay, that'll be our sign-off. All of that TNT exploding. Don't you like it, the little effects it has?
Yeah.